Shalom, shalom. Oh, Yahushua HaMashiach be with you, my beloved. Today we're going to be cooking enchiladas. It's something really easy. Sometimes when you just want to make something really fast for your family or your own self, it's really easy. It's a process really easy, and I'm going to show you step by step, so stay with me. What we're going to be needing is going to be, you could use this kind of chili, New Mexico. I don't know if you can see it. New Mexico, yes, these kind of chilies. And we're gonna be needing cotija, queso cotija. I don't know if you can see it right there, cotija, cheese. It's already, they already, kind of like in a potter. You go get it. Yes, you could get that. And I have it here already. This one right here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Well, yes, we're gonna be needing that, and we're gonna be needing to. It's gonna be that will be shredded cheese. I don't know if you can see it. That will be mozzarella. You could get that, and we're gonna be needing sour cream. Yes, I don't know if you like sour cream, but yes, we're gonna be needing that. And so what we're gonna be doing is to make the salsa for the enchiladas. We're gonna be getting, I'm gonna be using right now 4 ounces of this one. It's not spicy at all. So I like to cook this kind of chili, but you could always use chili guajillo. It's a little bit more spicy, but I like to use this one, especially I have kids and they love enchiladas. For some reason, kids, they always like, it makes them feel brave. I don't know what it is with them, that when they eat chili, they feel so brave, especially my kids that that have a small kids. So what we're gonna be doing is you cut the chili with, you can always cut it with scissors. Just make kind of like open them like this, if you could see the seeds, and we're gonna put it to soak it in water. I already put this one to soak them in water. You could always use warm water. You could soak them probably like 30 minutes. If you want something really, really fast, you could put hot water and you could just soak them probably like for 5 minutes, and they're ready to go. But it has to be hot water. And then they're gonna turn really soft. You see, really soft. They're a little bit different color. So what we do is after we soak them, we're gonna take away, you see, like the seeds. We kind of like clean them. They're really easy to clean. This is a secret. I remember my grandma, when she used to wanted to take the seeds out, she would leave them. She would, when they were dried, she would take out the seeds out, and my grandma, and it was hard for her because she would even have to use her nails. But this is the easy way. I like easy way, and I like simple. So I soak them, and then look, they just come out, the seeds, they just come out like nothing after you soak them. So that's another thing. I already soaked those. And for 8 ounces of chilies, what we're gonna be needing is gonna be 2 cups of water. So it's gonna be 2 cups of water. There, we have them there. And remember, after you take out the seeds out, it's important for you not to put them in your sink, the whole water, because I don't know if you could see it, it's a lot of seeds. So what I do, I like to put the water from the chili and all the seeds, and I just like to put them there, see, and they all stay in the, I call it coladera. For some reason, I forgot how to call it in English. Well, these ones, they're already ready, you see? So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting it in the blender, the ones that we already cleaned. And like I say, we're gonna be putting two cups of water for 4 ounces of chilies. And it's not spicy at all. The New Mexico, especially when you take out the seeds, it's like a mild sauce. So it's really good. But if you want to put it more spicier, you can always add chile the árbol. That's the little tiny chilies that they use some. You could find them in the store. Those little tiny chilies, and to make it more spicy, like I say, guajillo. You could always make guajillo, and after we put them there, and they will become more spicy. I'm sorry. We're gonna be putting two tablespoons of Nor. I like to use this one because it gives a lot of flavor to it. So 2 tablespoons, okay? Not tablespoons, teaspoons, yes. And after we put the teaspoons, we're gonna be putting half a teaspoon of salt. That will be half a teaspoon of salt. There you go. Then after that, we're gonna be using some garlic. I have it fresh. Today I got it fresh, the garlic. So I'm gonna be using 3 of them, 3 cloves, you see. But if you don't have it fresh, you could always use 1 of them. I'm using 3 because it's not too strong, because it's not dry yet, it's fresh. So after that, we're gonna be cutting it in tiny little pieces, the garlic. And we're gonna be using, we're gonna be putting oregano. I have this one that I got it fresh from my garden. So, but if you don't have it fresh, you can always buy oregano dry already. You could do that, but if you don't have it, it's no problem. You don't have to do it. You don't have to put it in the salsa. So I'm gonna be putting it in there because it's fresh, and I'm gonna put the stick, only the leaves. Only the leaves. I'm gonna be putting it there, and we're gonna be cutting the garlic. Remember, you have to watch your fingers. So we're cutting it. It doesn't have to be really, really tiny, but as long as, so you could be able to blend it. So after we cut it there, we put it in little tiny pieces. You can go see it, see? We're gonna put it inside the salsa. This is gonna give a lot of flavor to it, okay? So after we cut it, we put that, we put everything. Now we're just gonna blend it. So I do recommend for you to cover your ears, okay? So cover your ears because we're gonna blend it, so you won't hear it. Blend it. Sorry. We continue blending it. We continue. It has to be really blended. So we continue, probably like 2 minutes. So we're gonna turn up. Continue. Continue. So like 2 minutes we blend it, okay? So after we blend it, we're gonna be putting it in a container. We put it in the container so it's ready to go. And we have the comal hot, or you could even use any pan, it's good. So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting avocado oil. You could always use any kind of avocado that you like. So he's gonna put probably like for the comal, probably like five, uh, five teaspoons, and then the tortillas. You could use them for Guerrero tortillas, just normal tortillas. We're gonna soak. If it's 6 of them in my comal, so I'm just gonna soak them in the salsa. You see, soak them. And then I'm gonna put it there. And we're gonna put it in the comal. These enchiladas, they call Norteñas Enchiladas. So they taste really good. My kids, they love it. And after we put them there, we just let them cook for probably like 3 minutes. Right now we'll see. Yes, be careful. Don't have it too high. And just be careful for the oil not to jump on you. So we have them there already. So we're gonna be making only those enchiladas. We're gonna be making those, and we're gonna be needing some lettuce. I cut some lettuce, and I cut some tomatoes, and I cut some onions. I mix them. It's right here, the onion. Remember, if you don't like your onion too strong, you could always, when you cut the onion, you could always soak them in water and leave them in the water probably like 3 minutes, and yes, bring it out, and for some, like, it takes away all the strong, what is strong in the onion, so it won't taste too strong. So that's something really good to do. If you don't like onion, no onion. And I already cooked some, right here, some chicken. You can see it. If you don't have too much time, it is really good if you buy a roasted chicken. They sell it, and you just shred it. You just shredded the chicken, and so you can put them in the enchiladas. They taste really good. And right here I have the chicken. It was already almost cooking, finished cooking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add a little bit of the salsa or the chicken, even if you, just to mix it a little, just kind of like to give a little bit flavor. Like I say, when you buy roasted chicken, I always make it with roasted chicken because it's easier too, and it tastes really good. And I just put a little bit of the chili to give a little bit more flavor to the roasted chicken. So after, you're just gonna turn them. Probably like after 3 minutes, you just turn the enchiladas. Just be careful not to jump the oil on you. And when we turn them, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be putting some chicken in there. We're gonna be putting chicken, and we're gonna be putting some cheese. We're putting some chicken in there. If it's easier for you, you can always take out the enchiladas, and then you could put the chicken when it's out. And then we're gonna put some melted cheese to melt in there. So we just put the cheese that it melts. Let me see. One name is not. I know it's not mozzarella, but for some reason I forgot. Maybe it is mozzarella. Yes. This kind of cheese is mozzarella, I'm sorry. So after we put the cheese in there, the enchiladas are already almost finished cooking. So we're gonna turn them. We could turn it off. And they taste so delicious. And if you, especially if you have kids, oh wow, they just love this food. They like it a lot because they feel that they could eat chili, and it's not even spicy. So that's what they like. They don't only like that they could eat chili, but they love the flavor. So they're almost ready. We're just gonna put them. They taste really, really good. And they're really fast, like you saw. They're really fast. And I like to make them because I usually always have chili in my house, and they're really easy to make. And now we're just gonna put mozzarella on top of it so it could melt a little bit. Put mozzarella. We're gonna put a little bit of cheese. We're gonna put some cotija cheese. We're gonna put some lettuce. And we're gonna put some onion, a little bit of tomatoes. If you like avocado, a little bit onion, not too much, just a little bit. But if you have avocado, if you like avocado, it's good to put avocado too. It tastes really, really good. But if you don't have avocado today, I didn't have no avocado, so I'm just cooking for what I have. So why not, right? Plus, it tastes really good. Even if I'm not gonna put avocado, but it tastes better when you have avocado. I like to usually put avocado in there, and now we're gonna be putting some sour cream. And a little bit more of the cheese. And voila, it's ready. Look, it's ready already. So these are Norteñas Enchiladas. Let me show you. Oops. I don't know if you see it. You see the enchiladas there. The cheese is melted, and it tastes really good. That it has chicken or any kind of meat that you like. You can always add it. Why not? And that's this. How you have it. Well, my beloved, I would like after all the stress. Let me see. I would like to get a little bit of wine, especially if you have kids and you like to cook. Hey, why not a little bit of wine, right? And sometimes when we're believers, I say a little bit, not a lot, a little bit is good. Sometimes if we're believers, we think drinking wine is against the New Testament. But in 1 Timothy chapter 5, that's in the New Testament, 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 23, it says that not to drink too much water, it says. Drink a little bit of wine, it says. Because the sickness of your stomach and your sickness. Sometimes we say, hey, I don't have no sickness in my stomach. But remember, when we're grown-ups, when we eat, especially when we eat meat, it's kind of hard for our stomach to digest everything. So it's really easy to digest the stomach with a little bit of wine. That's why in the Bible says to drink a little bit of wine. Why? Because our Creator, that is Yahweh, as you know him, Jehovah and Yahushua HaMashiach, that is Jesus Christ, that's how you know him. The wine, it represents his blood. And it represents his blood. So he loves you, and it's really healthy to drink wine. It even says in the Bible that when you drink a little bit of wine, you have a longer life. It's healthy. So take care of yourself. And cheers.